Good evening and welcome to the news roundup for Friday the 7th of July. Before we get into the news, please remember to like this video, share your views in the comments, and share the video with your family and friends.
Reach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
Now for the news in detail. The police have confirmed that a vehicle in which dancehall artist Jahshii was traveling was attacked by armed men early Friday morning. The shooting occurred in the vicinity of the Ministry of Justice and the Club Mecca, where a birthday party was hosted for the entertainer. More from the head of the St. Andrew Central Police Division, Senior Superintendent Marlon Nesbeth.
About 4:15 this morning, dancehall entertainer Jahshii and his associates were leaving the marketplace here. As they ventured onto Constant Spring Road, a group of motorcyclists drove up and engaged his entourage by firing shots at them wantonly. The vehicle that Jahshii was in, a pickup, was shot up. He managed to elude them by running out from the vehicle and escaping. 6 persons who were part of that team, and more so at the back of the pickup. They jumped off, but as they ran, they were fired on by the attackers and they were hit. They are not seriously injured and are being treated as we speak at hospitals. From what I'm gathering, this may have been a reprisal from an earlier incident some time ago, really, in the St. Andrew North Division, where there was an altercation with Jahshii and a group of individuals. Subsequent to that, 1 man was shot and killed, and from information, this may have been a reprisal to that incident. I can't speak to this definitively as such, but this is what information is coming to us as we pursue the investigation. We have processed the scene, and we have some persons who we are speaking to at presently. One of them is the driver of the vehicle that Jahshii was in. But more so, we want to speak to Jahshii as to this incident and to see how best we can work through the situation to prevent further such activities of reprisals. We'll be engaging, and have already started, our counterparts in St. Andrew North to ensure that we fine-tune police efforts and operations to make sure that we keep a lid on the potential of these activities to follow with counter reprisals, etc. So, importantly, we want Jahshii to come in and speak to us at the Hanover police station, so we're asking that he does so today.
The police are searching for a man who allegedly shot and killed another in Bog Walk, St. Catherine, on Friday morning. Reports are that about 7 a.m., the now deceased was seated inside a parked truck along the Knowles main road when he was approached by a man armed with a handgun. The gunman reportedly fired 1 shot, hitting the victim in the upper body. The attacker then ran from the scene and escaped in a waiting grey Toyota Axio motor car. The police responded and the man was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. 2 men were shot, 1 fatally, after gunmen drove up on both sides of their car and sprayed the vehicle with bullets. The incident took place on the Shuttlewood Main Road in Ramble. The deceased has been identified as 43-year-old Dwayne Barnes from the Shuttlewood district in Hanover. According to reports, Barnes had just left the Hanover Parish Court after facing charges related to not having a driver's license and making threats to the police. He was picked up by a friend driving a white Nissan AD wagon. The police say while traveling along the main road, several men traveling in a black Toyota Voxy and a white Toyota Axio pulled up beside the car in which the 2 were traveling and sprayed the vehicle with bullets. Barnes died in the car, while the injured man was removed by the police and assisted to the hospital, where he was admitted in stable condition. Lawmen have not listed a motive for the attack, and the Ramble police are investigating. Authorities are warning about the use of mushroom-based products, including the psychedelic agent psilocybin found in magic mushrooms, which are being marketed on social media. Dr. Jeffrey Walcott, a consultant psychiatrist, emphasizes that high doses of these products can have detrimental effects, causing hallucinations and impairing awareness of one's surroundings. The concern is that individuals under the influence may engage in dangerous behavior, such as walking into oncoming traffic. One mushroom-based product being advertised in Jamaica promises to create a relaxed and euphoric state. However, the government has not authorized the sale or use of these products, and there are currently no laws governing their use. While mushrooms may have potential therapeutic benefits for mental health conditions such as depression and PTSD, they can also pose risk to users. Daniel Brown, a substance abuse officer, compares mushrooms to ganja, explaining that their effects are more intense and can impair functioning. He cautions against the glamorization of mushrooms on social media, emphasizing that users may not be fully in control of their actions while under the influence. 64-year-old Lloyd McCoy, otherwise called Jimmy, a taxi operator of Ferguson Lane, Port Marion, St. Mary, was charged regarding an incident in Quebec, St. Mary on Thursday, the 1st of June. He is charged with wounding with intent, unauthorized possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. Reports are that about 11:05 a.m., McCoy and a passenger had a disagreement when McCoy pulled a firearm and pointed it at the passenger's head. A tussle ensued, during which the passenger used a knife to stab McCoy and ran from the vehicle. McCoy reportedly fired at the man, hitting him in his lower back. The police were summoned, and on arrival, the injured men were assisted to the hospital where they were treated. McCoy was arrested and charged on Wednesday, the 5th of July. He is set to appear in the Port Marion Parish Court on Thursday, July 13th. A St. Ann man who was seen in a video assaulting a woman at a graduation on Wednesday has been arrested and charged. 43-year-old Gary Grant of a Brownstone address was charged with assault occasioning bodily harm. Reports indicated that Grant attended a graduation for his son that he shared with the woman, and during the ceremony, the child was given awards for academic excellence. However, when Grant requested to see the awards, which the mother was holding, an argument broke out. This resulted in the woman being shoved. The video then showed the woman retaliating by hitting the man, which prompted him to slap her in the face several times. The fight was quickly broken up by onlookers as they separated both parties. 45-year-old Hope McLean of Goshen District, Mocha in Clarendon, has been arrested and charged with wounding with intent following an altercation in the community on Saturday, the 1st of July. Reports from the police are that about 12 p.m., McLean found the eventual victim in bed with another woman and used a knife to stab him in his stomach. He managed to escape and was taken to the hospital, from where a report was made to the police. The man was admitted in serious but stable condition. McLean was later located and taken into custody and was charged on Thursday, the 6th of July. Her court date is being finalized. In business, according to the Bank of Jamaica's Financial Policy Committee, the local macroeconomic conditions showed improvements until March of this year. The committee, which recently met, observed moderate enhancements in the composite indices of financial conditions. It also stated that the risks associated with financial cycles and the system's exposure to other financial actors were at a moderate level. Data available until the end of March indicated that financial institutions in Jamaica maintained adequate capitalization and profitability. The committee conducted stress tests on the system and concluded that deposit-taking institutions and securities dealers demonstrated resilience to various risks, including interest rate and credit risks. However, the committee identified vulnerabilities to potential increases in interest rates. In sports, Yohan Blake was disqualified from his 100 meters heats at the National Senior Championships at the National Stadium. The 2011 world champion, who lined up in the third of 4 heats, left his block before the gun and was shown the red card. Visibly frustrated, Blake stayed on the track as he protested to the starter for an opportunity to run. Minutes later, he eventually relented and left the track. However, it appears Blake was later allowed to run by himself but failed to advance based on time. And on the entertainment scene, the Jamaica Tourist Board is anticipating a significant influx of visitors to the country this month, with an estimated 300,000 people coming to attend various entertainment events. This surge in arrivals is expected to generate approximately US $407 million in earnings for Jamaica. One of the key events contributing to this anticipated boom is Reggae Sumfest, taking place in Montego Bay from July 16 to July 22nd. By the end of 2023, Jamaica is expected to achieve a full recovery in its annual tourism figures, with projected foreign exchange earnings of US $4.3 billion. This surpasses earlier projections for the recovery in 2024, indicating a positive outlook for Jamaica's tourism industry. And that is it for your news roundup for today. We would appreciate you liking this video, leaving a comment, and sharing the video with your family and friends. Have a good evening, and see you next time.